I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I cannot find any traces that it ever existed in my body. When I was 10 years old, I fell down a 25-foot hay chute. I landed in a sitting position on a concrete landing, compressing my spine. I underwent my first back operation in 1971, the second one in 1972, a third one in 1979, a fourth one in 1984, a fifth one in 1992, and a sixth in 2002. With each surgery, the pain just got worse. I lived in pain my entire life. I lived on Tylenol with codeine 4. I took them like candy. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, which was another devastating blow, and my response to that was, God, how much can I take? I was totally wheelchair bound for 5 years. EFT brought me out of the wheelchair, put me on arm crutches, which my doctor said would never happen. Went from arm crutches to giving up Social Security disability and returning to work. When it comes to the MS, I'm completely cured. It's gone. It's non-existent in my body. I'm 54 and I'm doing jumping jacks now. EFT gave me the tools to cure myself. People ask me what kind of antidepressants I'm on, and I say EFT. You know.
Here are some excerpts from an EFT seminar that I did in Palm Harbor. It demonstrates how EFT works and the results that you can get. This woman was suffering from ophidiophobia, snake phobia.
But as I go through this, and I don't know how many rounds we'll do, whether we'll do 1 or 20, but we're going to do as many rounds as we need to go through with you to get this fear of snakes. First thing I want you to think about is a time when you really saw a snake that really scared you.
Okay, I know.
You got one? Okay. And how would you describe that time?
Well, I was on a boy's bicycle and I had a basket with all my dolls in it, and it fell out of a tree into my dolls. And I couldn't turn the bike over unless it would fall on my feet.
Okay. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to say this. The snake fell on you, right? Even though this snake fell on me.
Even though this snake fell on me.
I deeply and completely love myself.
I deeply and completely love myself.
Even though this snake fell on me.
Even though this snake fell on me.
I deeply and completely love myself.
I deeply and completely love myself.
Even though this snake jumped all over my dolls, I completely love and accept myself.
Even though this snake completely jumped all over my dolls, I completely love myself.
Okay? And now this starts happening here. I am choosing to let go of this incident with the snake.
I am choosing to let go of this incident with the snake.
I'm letting go of this incident.
I am letting go of this incident.
All its roots, causes.
All its roots and causes.
And all that it means and does to me.
All that it means and does to me.
Okay. I am choosing to let go of this incident with that root snake.
I am choosing to let go of this root snake.
And all its causes, all its roots, causes, and all that it means and does to me.
I am choosing to let go of this snake, all of its causes, root causes, and all that it does.
See that dumb snake? He's a dumb snake. Yes, he's really dumb. Okay? Right now I want you to do like this. Dumb snake.
Dumb snake.
Okay. Dumb snake.
Dumb snake.
How dare he fall on my bicycle?
How dare he fall on my bicycle?
How dare he spill my dolls?
How dare he spill my dolls?
How dare he scare me?
How dare he scare me?
I'm better than this.
I am better than this.
Don't need this snake anymore.
Don't need this snake anymore.
He's no good.
He's no good.
I'm giving him up.
I'm giving him up.
I'm letting him go.
Let him go.
He's gone now.
He's gone now.
Don't need him anymore.
Don't need him anymore.
Not there.
Not there.
Okay. Right. Now, I should have calibrated you, but I want you to think about that snake and tell me how you feel about it. Honestly. Okay. Good. Now we're going to start over again.
Okay.
Right? Even though I didn't like this incident with the snake.
Even though I didn't like this incident with the snake.
Even though I still have some fear about it.
Even though I still have some fear.
I deeply and completely love and accept. I just want you to think about that incident that happened when your little girl said, as you think about it, what does it mean?
It was just a little snake.
So how do you feel about it when you're thinking about it? What does it make you feel? On a scale of 0 to 10, what would you say? About a 5, okay. So we got it down from a 7 to a 5, okay. Let's do another round. Would you like to get rid of it completely?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask
It's
you.
a little snake. How about the big ones?
Oh, did you have a big snake too?
Yeah, I had a water moccasin that tried to get in the boat with this one.
Oh, let's do him.
It was a big snake.
That's why I was thinking, okay. Now, what happened in that situation?
Well, it was at nighttime. We had lights on, and the lights attracted the snake to the boat, and the water moccasin was trying to get into the boat with us.
And did he?
No,
Yeah. And that's really scary.
that was scary.
That was really, really scary. Okay. So, let's start here, and we're going to work on the water moccasin. Even though
Even though,
that big old water moccasin
big old water moccasin
tried to get in my boat,
trying to get in my boat.
I deeply and completely love and respect myself.
I deeply, completely love myself. No.
I had that incident with the water moccasin. What would you rate it? It was a 4 before. What would you say it is now?
Still about a 3.
About a 3. Okay. And couldn't touch a snake or hold a snake or anything like that. We're just going to go through the process again. Go back to that instant. Once you get that instant in your mind, you get closer, but you might not touch it. Okay. Even if someone was holding a snake in front of me,
Someone was holding a snake in front of me.
I'm not afraid of it.
I'm not afraid of it. I probably could hold the little snake.
You could probably hold the little snake. Oh, that's nice. If you get scared, I'm going to have you do more tapping, okay?
Okay.
They're more scared of you than you are of them. Actually, I had one woman who touched one for the first time. She said, they're just like snakeskin shoes. Right there. It took us 15 minutes. We didn't just do one tapping and it all went away. I wanted to do that so you could see how effective this is. And it works on literally everything.
Some memories come with a frame around them, so they will not be forgotten. Our 6 days at the Veterans Administration was like that. We learned the horrors of war from those who were there, and were touched by the beauty of these forgotten soldiers. This tape is a tribute to these men, and a little-known technique to give them emotional relief from the aftermath of war. My name is Gary Craig. My associate is Adrian Fowley, and we are personal performance coaches in the San Francisco Bay Area. In August of 1994, the Veterans Administration in Los Angeles invited us to spend 6 days with the veterans of the Vietnam era to help relieve the emotional anguish these men carried in the form of post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, as it is commonly known. In many cases, these men are afraid to go to sleep at night because of the nightmares they expect. They have mood swings, they sweat, they shake, they have headaches, they have bouts of anger, tears, guilt, and grief, and they are visited perpetually by memories of destruction, death, and pain. Until now, relief for this dreadful affliction has been hard to come by. Fortunately, relief is now rather easily achieved through techniques that Adrian and I have developed called EFT. They are patterned after some remarkable discoveries made by Dr. Roger Callahan and are based on the premise that the cause of all negative emotions, including PTSD, is a disruption in the body's energy system. The techniques appear strange, but are based on solid scientific principles. They require tapping on the body's energy system while the vet is tuned into the emotional problem. Doing so balances the energy meridians and produces rapid, long-lasting relief for traumatic memories. You will see this repeatedly in this tape. This videotape demonstrates these techniques and displays their power. It does not, however, purport to teach them. If you wish to learn them, you may do so through a commercially available videotape course. As you watch these sessions, please join us in saluting these valiant men. When you hear their stories, you will have, we hope, a new respect for these forgotten heroes. We turn now to Robert and work with his toughest intrusive memories. Please note that he has been through conventional therapy for almost 30 years and still describes his PTSD as severe. And that's why you have less emotional reaction, even though it is by no means done. You still record. Okay.
Right, because I have certain memories that are very severe that When I start thinking about them, or when something comes up where I'm remembering them, I do anything I can to forget them.
Of course. What we're going to do here is deal with that energy system directly. Not with the memory. We use the memory kind of like a guide. But we're going to deal with the energy system. And the way we do that, and why this appears so strange to people, is we have you tap on certain points of your body, under your eye over here and here, and under your arm and here. And we have you do a bunch of things which are seemingly strange and appear to be nothing like psychology, nothing whatsoever like it. And yet it really is, because what you will find if we're successful here is you'll find as we tap on this, you're going to find some of the emotional reactions you have subside. And get less and less and less. To the point where we've had many people sitting in your chair here in the last couple of days who have gotten over headaches, they've gotten over a lot of anxious feelings, they've taken a lot of their intrusive memories, and they've been able to talk right through from beginning to end with no intensity whatsoever, whereas before on a scale of 0 to 10 it went to a 10, bang like that, just like I think years ago, quickly, okay?
Insomnia, where they have slept.
Yeah, we've had people, we just filmed right here had insomnia, and we just had him give a testimonial, and he's been sleeping fine, and so on. So anyway, I can't give you promises, but I will tell you this does not hurt. And so we'll give it the experience. We'll have you doing things which seem strange. I'll have you tap in here, for example, and among other things, rolling your eyes around in your head and humming like a song, a happy birthday. That's to get your right brain involved. That's the creative part. And then counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's to get your left brain involved. And we'll have you rubbing a sore spot, and we'll have you saying some affirmations like, I accept myself even though I have this thought, or even though I have this feeling, or something. So you just have to kind of flow with us, okay?
Next we have Robert pick out his most intense memory. He labels it the kid, and we start balancing the energy system by using affirmations and tapping on certain body locations. It comes down from a 9.5 to a 5 to a 2.5 to a 0. To this point, we have just addressed this memory in a general way. He is now ready to tell the story.
Do you feel comfortable now in discussing it and telling us?
Yeah, because I can kind of separate myself from it now.
Okay. Here's the way we do it, though, okay? Remember, we're not into having big pain.
Right.
Okay. What I'd like to have you do is this 1 or 2 minute movie, which has the intense part with the kid in it. I'd like to have you maybe start a little bit before that, where it's comfortable to talk about it, and then start getting into it. And as you get into it and closer to things that might make you intense, if you get intense, you let me know immediately. Say, I'm getting intense now.
Okay.
We want to stop right there and deal with this, okay? So go ahead, start.
And let me just interject this. You don't have to get up to a high number. When you start feeling any emotion about it, let us know.
Okay.
Yeah, even a 3 or a 4. Even a 3 or a 4, we want to know about it, okay? So go ahead.
I can remember coming into a village, and a buddy of mine, the guy that was driving the truck, wanted to stop for some reason. I kind of have a suspicion what he wanted to stop for, but we were stopped outside a bar, and he was inside, and I had a kid kept coming up the truck, and I kept telling him to get away, and he kept coming, and I wasn't paying too much attention to him. I figured he was just curious, and then I started looking at him, and I noticed he had a grenade in his hand with a pin pulled.
How do you feel when you say that?
A little anxious, not bad.
Give me a number.
2, maybe 2.5.
That's me, sir.
Yeah, we're going to stop, okay?